Hi, Starsi. Do you remember me? I'm your nanny, your daddy's mum. And because we live so far away on the farm, I thought I'd read another story to you. Now, we miss you so much and we can't wait to see you soon. This book is called Goodnight Moon. Now, you might already have this book, and this is a great book to read just before you go to sleep. Are you good at sleeping? All right, so this one's by Margaret Wise Brown. Can you see the pictures? In the great green room, there was a telephone and a red balloon and a picture of, can you see the red balloon? And let's see if we can find the phone. I can see it's a bit hard with the shine on the book, isn't it? But here it is in the corner. And a picture of, can you see the picture? It looks like some cats having dinner at a table. The cow, oh, it wasn't cats, it was bears. The cow jumping over the moon. Do you know that story about the cow jumping over the moon? And there were 3 little bears sitting on chairs. Now that's another story, isn't it? Maybe your mum will tell you one day. And 2 little kittens and a pair of mittens. Mittens are a knitted glove that you put on your fingers to keep warm. And where we live, sometimes it gets really cold and we need a fire and we need earmuffs and a special hat called a beanie to keep us warm, and a nice scarf in winter, and even snows sometimes where we live. And a little toy house and a young mouse. So here's the mittens hanging up to dry in front of the fire, and the cats playing on the ground, and a combo and a brush and a bowl full of mush, and a quiet old lady who was whispering, hush. Good night, room. Because we're getting ready for bed. And can you see little Bunny in his bed? Mama's all ready for sleep time. Good night, moon. Do you sometimes see the moon at night out your window? Good night, cow, jumping over the moon. Good night, bears. Good night, light and the red balloon. Good night, chairs. Good night, kittens. And good night, mittens. Good night, clocks. And good night, socks. Can you see all the things in the room he's saying good night to? Good night, little house. Good night, mouse. That tiny little mouse down there. Can you see the mouse? Good night, comb, and good night, brush. Do you brush your hair, or does Mummy brush your hair? Good night, nobody. Good night, muss. That must be like porridge. Your granddad Poppy eats porridge sometimes for breakfast. And good night to the old lady whispering, hush. Good night, stars. When you're at our house on the farm, because there's not many lights around, you can see all the stars. Good night, air. All the stars in the sky. Good night, noises everywhere. And good night, moon. Well, if it's your bedtime now, good night, Starsi. Sleep well.